Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Hope from Monroeville Public Library, and we're here to read a winter story. And this one's called Claudia and the Moth by Jennifer Hansen Rolli. Claudia loved butterflies. In the summertime, she went to the park every day so she could spy on the blue ones, admire the yellow ones with the purple dots, and chase after all of the pink ones. When it was time to go, she always asked, "Can I bring one home?" And her mom would reply, "No, it wouldn't be right." One day, her dad bought her a painter's box. He said, "Paint the butterflies and bring them home." She did. As it turns out, she was quite good. And she brought the butterflies home. Look at all those paintings she did. But when the summer ended, as summers do, the butterflies bid farewell. Once again, Claudia asked to bring them home. "No, it wouldn't be right," said her mom. "Don't stop painting," added her dad. But Claudia didn't feel like painting anymore, and she stashed her paint box out of sight. And once winter arrived, there was truly nothing left to paint. Everything's all white, but what picture did she make in the snow using her feet? I see it too, it's a butterfly. But she liked the colors of the butterfly. So, until one dreadfully cold day, Claudia's mom insisted that she go put on her warmest sweater. Ugh, it was big and brown and completely embarrassing. But to her surprise, somebody had been nibbling pretty patterns into it all summer long. And when she spied the little moth, she felt a flutter of excitement. So the moth had gotten to her sweater when it was in the drawer, and moths eat sweaters and clothes. Some do. And look at all the holes that are in her hat and her sweater now. But she loved it. Click, whoosh. It might not be right, thought Claudia. See, she's chasing the moth. But moths made the perfect butterflies. Oh no, what did she do? Oh, she painted that poor moth. Until he discovered the window. And the day went along something like that. Look at him, he's trying to get out the window. And he's trying to get out the door. And he's trying to get to the light. Oh, and she can't catch him anywhere. Then the sun set, and quite miraculously, Moth sat quiet. And for one tiny moment, so did Claudia. But when the streetlight flickered on, Moth started all over again. "It's only snowflakes," said Claudia. She opened the window to show him. And in came the snow, but out flew Moth. Claudia burst out of the apartment and ran down to the street. The city was never so quiet, and the snow was never so endless. She blinked and blinked, but it was impossible to tell Moth from the snowflake. The pretty patterns melted too quickly into her mittens until only Moth wasn't quite a butterfly anymore. So she kept trying to catch Moth, and they kept being snowflakes, till finally she found Moth. And the paint all washed off, which Moth is probably pretty thankful for. Claudia rushed him back inside and laid him under her light to dry. Then something magnificent happened. He fluttered, he shined, and he shimmered, just like the snowflake. It was time for Claudia to paint Moth. She could always remember him. Look, even though he didn't have a lot of colors like the butterfly, she made him look beautiful. All right, so that's our story for today. And we'll have some more winter stories coming up. Okay, bye-bye, boys and girls.